where she was arrested. Snyder will be sentenced in August. She's facing up to 60 years in prison.
I haven't been told anything, and that hurts even more not knowing.
An adventurous senior with ties to northern Michigan is being remembered after he was tragically hit and killed while riding his bike in Bay City. Robert Blanchard's death comes just days after completing his lifetime goal of traveling 200,000 miles by bike.
His son Tom says his dad accomplished that goal when he made the journey from Florida to Houghton Lake, which is where Blanchard is originally from, before moving to Florida full-time 5 years ago. 9 and 10's Jody Meeson talked to Tom and has more details about his dad and his passion for pedaling.
He drove his bike 1,598 miles in 32 days, made it up here Saturday before Father's Day. We hung out, did a lot of eating, cooking out, boating, we went golfing, fishing, and sat and just watched movies.
Tom Blanchard says this was supposed to be a trip to remember, and unfortunately, for reasons outside of anyone's control, it will be. Still, he's grateful for the time they got to spend together. He hadn't seen his father in about 3 years.
It was a great time, great time. He left Wednesday and made it to Bay City. He must have got like 6-7 miles into his trip.
Tom says his dad was hit by a driver going too fast, even though his dad took all the right precautions.
Dad was on the correct road, the correct spot on the road, fluorescent clothes, helmet on. Dad said he was doing everything right. He'd said a driver was speeding and hit him.
He says he doesn't know much, including if the driver is being charged with causing Robert's death.
I went down to Bay County Monday and I went to go pick up his belongings, and no one was in to talk to me.
Tom says Robert has been an avid biker since he retired years ago, taking several cross-country trips using just foot power.
He has ridden from Jacksonville, Florida to San Diego. He's driven from New York to Alaska. The previous trips, he used a regular pedal bike. And this trip, he had 2 new knees put in, so he bought an e-bike.
Tom says nothing slowed Robert down. One of his endearing qualities was his stubbornness.
I said, Dad, buy a motorcycle. And he says, I like seeing the world at 8 miles an hour. So he didn't want to miss anything. He truly enjoyed being out there.
Still, Tom says he wishes he would have driven his dad to his sister's house like they talked about, but he really wanted to go by bike to say he did it.
If it wasn't his way, it was the wrong way. And I love him, and but that's Dad. And if it was his idea for me to drive him down there, we probably would have happened, you know, but it was my idea.
He says he's proud of everything his dad's accomplished.
You hate the cliche that you pass away doing what you love. Well, he did.
In Houghton Lake, Jody Meeson, 9 and 10 News.
The Benzie Shores